And Shannon, you can put us on the record now. Okay, we are on the record in the matters of Cadence and Clayton Keller. And Ms. Terranova, you're here on behalf of the petitioner.
I am, Your Honor. I have the petitioner as well as the mother in my office.
Okay, and I've got someone in with a telephone number. Could you state your name, please?
It's me, Rebecca McCluskey, Your Honor. I have to call in. I'm on the road.
Oh, okay.
LGAL.
All right. And I see in the file that we got personal service on Andrew Keller. He's not filed any opposition. He has not appeared here today to oppose. I'm going to have Terrell Lynn check quickly in the hallway just to make sure that he's not sitting out there. And there's no one in the hallway. Okay. So we need to proceed with some testimony from your client, Ms. Terranova.
Your Honor.
Ma'am, would you raise your right hand, please? You do swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
You can put your hand down now. Would you state your full name for the record, please?
Megan Leona Swanapool.
Do you need a spelling, Shannon?
I mean, with these, I usually don't.
All right, you can find it on the paperwork. Okay, go ahead, Ms. Terranova.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Swanenpool, when was the last time that your children had contact with Mr. Keller?
May 2017.
Okay, and it's correct that there's a current order from the Ingham County Circuit Court. Is that correct?
Yes.
And does that order provide Mr. Keller with parenting time?
Yes.
And you've indicated that he has not had contact since May 2017?
Yes.
And in May of 2017, was that physical contact that he had with the children?
Yes.
Okay. Since that time, has he had any phone contact with the children?
No.
Has he filed any motions in the Ingham County Circuit Court regarding parenting time?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
And you have not attended any hearings since the one in 2017?
No. No.
Okay. Has he filed any parenting time complaints to your knowledge with friend of the court?
No.
Okay. And regarding support, has Mr. Keller failed to provide substantial and consistent support for the minor children?
Yes.
Okay. If I went back, this petition was filed in March of 2020. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is it true that there is a current support order ordering Mr. Keller to pay child support?
Yes.
And has he paid child support on a consistent basis?
No.
Okay. 2 years prior to the filing of the petition, was there at least some support paid?
Yes.
Okay. Was it a very minimal amount?
Yes.
Did he ever pay what was currently ordered at the $138 per month?
No.
Okay. In those minimal payments received by friend of the court, is that the only funds that you have received?
Yes.
To your knowledge, does he have a substantial arrearage with friend of the court?
Yes.
Okay. And did you go for several months in that from 2000 2018 to 2020 where no support was received.
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, on those two factors, I don't have anything further for the court.
I was looking in the file, I see child support financial data report. This is for the period from January of 2015 through November of 2019.
Two more pages had to get added because they were short, and that is in there.
So there's more here than that.
Yeah,
Well,
should be following those.
pardon?
It should be following the last of the 2019.
All right, so the first report is from 1/2015 through 11 of 2019. Oh, okay, hold on. Looks like that's 10 pages. And then
It's gonna jump.
I've got from September 1 of 19 to September 18 of 2020. Now, let me see if that's all. Okay, so it looks like two reports, and they reflect so the monthly total support obligation in the current order is $138 a month?
Are you asking me, Your Honor?
Yes, I wrote notes down. I just want to make sure I got it right.
Yes, the current, the most recent order since 2017, Your Honor, is $138 per month.
So looking at these, the most recent report, the September 1 of 2019 through September 18 of 2020, shows no payments in September, October, or November of 2019. It shows partial payment for December of 2019. Looks like 34, under $40.
Correct.
Nothing in January. February of 2020, it looks like he actually, well, it says applied February and March. Looks like he actually paid more than his support obligation for those 2 months, so they probably had an arrearage tacked on. and then no payment in April. A lump sum payment in May of 2020 of, looks like $1,200. Nothing in June. Nothing in July. Partial claim payments in August and September. Although if I'm reading the columns correctly, it looks like for that 1 year period, he actually paid more than what was charged during that time period, even though he wasn't paying it on a regular, consistent basis. And then let me look at that more historical one, up through November of 2019. Working backwards. No payment in August. Overpayment in April, May, June, and July. And over, I mean in the sense that he actually paid more than what his monthly obligation was. So, and this petition was filed in March of this year, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, it was March of 2020. So as this court's aware, I believe we look back to the 2 years prior, which would put
Okay.
us looking through March of 2018 to March of 2020, Your Honor.
Okay, so from November to March of 2019, nothing was paid. From June through October of 2018, nothing was paid. And from March, March, April, and May of 2018, he did pay more than his monthly charges. Despite some payments being made, the standard for the court is and I know that language is on one of these orders I've got to sign.
Your Honor, I'd be
Oh, here
happy
we
to
go.
help, but I didn't want to overstep.
I've got it, sorry.
Okay,
I
thank
knew it
you.
was here, I just had trouble putting my finger on it. Having the ability to support or assist in supporting the child has failed or neglected to provide regular and substantial support for the child for a 2 year period, a period of 2 years or more before the filing of the petition. I think the record establishes that he failed to provide regular and substantial support. He did provide whatever substantial means, but he clearly did not provide regular support because there were numerous months in which nothing at all was paid. The other prong that the court has to look at is that he had the ability to visit, contact, or communicate with the child and has regularly and substantially failed to do so for a period of 2 years. The testimony establishes that he has made no attempt to contact or communicate with either child for at least 2 years preceding the filing of the petition. Based upon this testimony, the court is able, well, before I say, Ms. McCluskey, Do you have a position as to whether or not termination of the father's parental rights is in the best interest of these two children?
I do, Your Honor. I was myself possibly exposed to COVID, so I was self-isolating and wasn't able to meet with the children. But considering their ages and the fact that they're the only father they know is their Ms. Swanenpool's husband, I think their preference would clearly be to maintain that relationship. I did interview Ms. Swanenpool, and obviously the testimony has also established what the court has indicated, that both prongs of the statutory requirements have been met. So I do believe it's in this children's best interest to terminate Mr. Keller's rights. Thank you.
Based upon that recommendation and based upon the testimony received today, I'm going to enter an order as to each child terminating the father's parental rights. And I don't think there's any more that I need to do on the record, is there? Okay, very well. I'll get all these orders signed and we'll make sure you get copies.
Thank you so much, Judge. Have a good rest of your day.
You're welcome. You too. See you
you.
later,
Thank you all.
Rebecca.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow,
Bye.
I guess.
Yeah, see you bright and early. Bye, all.
Okay.